A mother and her two daughters lived in a dense and dark forest. A year earlier, their father had been killed by a terrifying and mysterious creature. After that incident, the three of them were forced to live in the forest. Every night, the forest's wind whispered strangely. The shadows of the trees took on eerie shapes, and sometimes the sound of unknown footsteps could be heard. The daughters huddled close to their mother, and although her own heart trembled with fear, she pretended to be strong. After some days, the mother made a decision. We must leave this forest. We need to find a village where people live. The three of them set out with only a few belongings. But soon they realized that this was no ordinary forest. It was a labyrinth in which others before them had wandered endlessly, never finding their way out. Days passed, first 5, then 10, then 20, but the forest's end was nowhere in sight. They wandered through trees, streams, and valleys. Many times, they thought they had found the way, only to end up at the very same place again. At last, the mother said, "We will build our home here. We have come too far already, and perhaps fear itself will not be able to find us here." The daughters, though frightened, agreed. The mother built a small hut from wood, arranged for water from a nearby stream, and the daughters began collecting fruits from the forest. Slowly, their new home began to take shape. Surprisingly, once they accepted the forest as their dwelling, the strange fear that haunted them every night disappeared. It felt as if the forest had tested them to see whether they would remain its prisoners or live as its rightful dwellers. From then on, the forest was no longer terrifying but peaceful. Moonlight filtered softly through the trees, cool breezes blew, and the forest wrapped around them like a friend. The mother said to her daughters, "We have conquered fear. Sometimes the destination is right where we are most afraid to be. And when we stop fearing, even the forest becomes a home." And so, the three of them lived forever in the heart of the forest, in harmony and peace.